on Nez. You didn't hear what I said? On
Oh,
Nez. I
you
don't
didn't know
know.
what happened with tonight's conversation and all the people leaving. Julio, come
No,
on.
no, no.
You
Are
on
y'all?
TikTok 87 hours a day.
Yeah, but my algorithm is different now. What?
Oh
I'm
my
dead ass serious.
God.
What happened with Ace? I'm not joking. Like I'm dead ass serious. What the fuck happened with Ace Metaphor?
Mm. Well, look, here's the thing with that. So this is a man that, according to him, and I believe him, he goes to the gym religiously every day. He told me directly. I have it on tape over on Rumble. You can hear it for yourself. He said flat out, I am not going to discuss black women's weight issues. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to continue to tell them what they want to hear. I've had Paul Carrick Brunson. You can look him up. Tell me the exact same thing a decade ago. I know many black men who make their daily bread working cheek by jowl with black women. And I know for a fact that they lie to them as a matter of course in the dispatch of their daily duties to tell the lovely ladies what they want to hear. I know for a fact that it's true. And all of you know it too. All of you know it. I'm not saying that you like these individuals or that you follow them or that you agree with them. I'm just simply saying you know and I know that they lie for a living because black women want it. That's the truth.
Like Julio, like we know.
I
This is
don't
what
think it's
bothers me
just
about
black
the old
women not
head
liking. I
niggas.
think
Who
it's black and
Shavante, so, nobody can hear me because I was talking. Oh, so again, like the
God
old head.
damn.
Yeah, relax, relax. Open up
Y'all
brick by
got it.
brick. Yeah, that's a fact. Brick by
Doctor B,
brick.
don't do it like
Brick
Hello.
by
don't do
brick is
here.
waiting
Doctor
right there.
Cervantes,
No,
I'll
I was in the middle of what I
Don't
was about
start
to
your
say.
shit,
That's a fact.
Barrio.
That's a fact. So again, this is why I got frustration with the old niggas. We've had our time. The old niggas is lying. That's the problem. When I told them about niggas is lying, it was the old niggas pushing back. Because the old niggas are still lying. We are the magicians now who are out of the game that can tell them the magic tricks. Because we've already benefited from them. And you won't. You know why? Because you're still using them. You're still using the same magic trick. You're still telling the same lies, even at your old age. You 40, 45. Like, I don't give a fuck about lying no more. Nigga, I'm old. I had my fun, nigga. Now I'm just chilling. I can tell you the truth now. And you know how I know this, Julio? Because I've had women in the barrio and we told them the truth. And then they were like, okay, that makes sense. You know what they went out and did? Went and believed another nigga lie. Then came back and told me and was like, B, you right. What you mean I'm right? You said he was gonna do that. Well, you fell for it? Yeah, because they want to believe the lie. You can tell them the truth, they don't care about it. The lie's more fun to deal with.
But some niggas is just good liars. Y'all ain't never met a
No,
good
they
ass
not.
liar?
These niggas are horrible
Y'all
liars.
ain't never met a good. I'm not saying everybody's a good liar, but there are some liars out there that
No,
are
these
like
niggas is
professional.
horrible liars.
There are some professional liars out there. I know professional women liars and professional men liars. Like, yeah,
You know what makes them a good liar? You want to
hmm?
believe what they saying.
No, it doesn't. You can
Nah.
be a
Some
bad
niggas
liar
is
if you want
just
to believe
some
what he
niggas just
says.
know how to manipulate people.
These
Some
niggas are
motherfuckers.
not good liars. I promise you, they're not smart enough.
No, I
To be a
get
good
it.
liar
I'm.
takes a lot of intelligence, and these niggas
I
don't have it.
get it. No, I get it. But some women are just naive. A lot of women are
Because they
naive.
want to believe the lie.
A
That's the
lot
only way
of
naivete works.
a lot of these hoes want to believe the lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like a lot of these,
Mm.
and that's coming from not me personally, but women are fantastic liars too. By the way, let's make that abundantly fucking clear. They're better liars than us. I'm just saying.
How are you the most educated
But
but believing the lies of niggas who can't read?
yeah. And Dr. B pulls up from 30 feet, bang, and it's a hit. He's kind of right. I don't like when he's right like that, but he's the fucker's kind of right.
Not the fucker is kind of
Y'all,
right.
y'all, y'all, y'all be believing the lies of niggas that have a fifth grade reading level on average. But you special to him because his first three baby mamas wasn't good enough for him to lock down. But you, oh baby, your coochie just wetter than him.
So let's be real specific.
Oh
It's
God.
they have to be attracted to the liar.
To,
That's why
to a
he can
degree,
get
that's
away
true.
with it. He's so to me Mia's point, and I hate agreeing with Mia, but he's right. He's
No,
right.
Nicole.
Mamiya
If
What?
was
Then
right.
Nicole,
if
Nicole.
if
What's
I
going
heard,
on right
I'm
now?
saying it through my teeth, like
I
Nicole.
love
I
you, sis, but come
And,
on. What?
and
Nicole,
I
you
love it
can't
when
be
they do that.
serious.
if
I,
he's
I love it when they
attracted,
do that. They shake
I
their
Nicole, you
little
I
could
fists.
know
I'm
he's
so
Nicole,
right.
you didn't even have
mad.
to say it.
I hate
I
it.
was saying it in my head he was right, but I couldn't say it out loud.
He's
Right?
right.
Right?
but I'm
You cannot be serious.
I am serious. If she's
Right,
attracted,
Dr. Albert, what's
there
going on today?
there is no ugly man that can get away with lying to a woman.
Oh,
Say that again.
Yeah, it is.
Now,
Ugly
Miss
niggas get
Whitaker,
Yeah.
yo.
just
I
Hold
mean,
slow
on,
I
that's
don't
down.
not
think
They
true.
can it's an ugly man with money that can get
Yeah,
away with
that's
Nicole,
not
lying
true.
too.
yeah.
what
Ugly
did you
niggas get
just say
lies
to
off
me?
too.
Ugly
But he
niggas with
ain't.
money can
What?
definitely get away
Wait a
To
with
them,
it.
minute. Go
to them,
back.
he
Wait
ain't
a
ugly
minute.
because he
Wait
got
a
money
minute.
Cartoon
too.
Lady
Wait
No,
doing
a
a lot of
I
that.
minute.
think she
Hold
knows
on.
he's
Hold on.
lying.
Hold on. Nicole Michelle.
If he ugly, she knows he's lying. If he got money, he ugly. She knows he's lying, but she putting up with it because he got money.
Well,
Why
she know the attractive niggas lying too.
Thank
So
you.
next, so
Thank
so so let me make
women
this
are
abundantly.
smarter than we give credit for,
No,
but we
no,
want
y'all
to
not.
believe the lie. We
So
Y'all
want
give
to
yourself
believe the
too much
lie. We
credit.
want to believe the lie from a guy that we are attracted to, and that's the ugly part of womanhood. We do, just like men. You want to believe that baddie on Instagram actually likes you for
No, we
you.
don't. We know she don't. We don't
Yeah,
care. Is she
exactly.
doing
Like,
what we what is she
what?
doing what we want? That's all we care
So
We
about.
could care
maybe
wait,
less.
hold
she
on.
doesn't
Time out.
care.
Time out. Time out. Is that Ayana? It is.
Oops.
Ayana has finally showed up to the fucking stage. About fucking time. Now,
I think
now we
that
got
it
a show. Now we got a show. So now let me do a space reset because now I got all my favorite argumentative motherfuckers all in one space. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh man,
Hey,
it almost feels like the Barrio crossover with Austin off script. Oh, that was one of the greatest rooms on Clubhouse ever. You know, my numbers were better than Dr. Beast. You know, for about a week, my
Yeah.
numbers were better. But my numbers were better. But so let's reset the space here. Good morning, Ayana. Always leave my daddy alone. By the way, my daddy don't want you. He told me to tell you that directly.
that's
Uh,
our daddy now.
no, my daddy don't want you, lady. And Susan says she'll slap anybody about that man. Promise you. Um, so will why marriage will save black women was the title that I came up with on a whim, and I thought to myself the following. I said, and I have the numbers. Let me just restate the numbers, and that cuts down on my monologue because I'm not trying to hear myself talk this long. Um, as of 2020, approximately 51.4% of black men have never been married. Approximately 47.5% of black women have never been married as of 2020. Sources for both of those statistics, census.gov. These figures indicate that over half of black men and nearly half of black women have never married, highlighting a significant shift in marital patterns over recent decades. By ages 40 to 49, 86.7% of black women have had at least one biological child. While exact figures for black men are limited, data from 2014, updated once again in 2020, indicates that 60% of men aged 15 and over are fathers. Additionally, among men aged 40 to 44, 90% of black men have fathered at least one child. So this whole idea about women not choosing men, that's a lie. 90% of you niggas by the time you reach 40 or 44 will have fucked your way into fatherhood some kind of way. These statistics suggest that despite lower marriage rates, the majority of black men and black women become parents by midlife. While marriage rates have declined among black Americans, with over half of black men and nearly half of black women never marrying, the majority still become parents by midlife. This indicates a decoupling of marriage and parenthood within the black community, and it reflects broader societal shifts in family structures and cultural norms. What this means to me in English is very simple. Degeneracy has now become more prevalent than common sense in the black community. Ayana, I'm going to turn it over to you, my friend. What do you got?
I need to see the stats. I don't I'm educated and we have I need to see that. I need to see a link. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. Yeah, so I'm saying I need to see it. Let me see. Let me read this. But aside from that, I mean, I support black marriages. Like, I mean, I would love for us to come together. I think beautiful things happen when we get married and healthy marriages, not like marriage out of survival, but
Oh, so not like grandma's.
interde yeah, no,
Oh,
interdependent
oh,
marriages where we are
oh,
rearing and raising happy, healthy black Negro children.
oh.
Yeah,
Well,
so I'm
most
down.
Negro children aren't going to have a happy household to grow up in, are they, Ayana? No, 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 no. I don't think
Damn. What
they
is
won't. It's the truth. Not unless we change the game. Unless we change the game, that shit's dead. Nicole Michelle said it. I've said it. Dr. B said it. Marriage is dead. You niggas is we there's no community among black people. It's just niggas. We just niggas. I want to see niggas evolve into new
So
men.
the only way that's really going to happen though is if we as individuals get better, because this is what happens, right? We have all these great talks about group economics and what we need to do and what we need to say and all this. But the thing is, you can't operate as a group any better than you are individually as yourself. But then when people hear that, it's like, oh my God, it's so selfish. Yes, you have to be selfish. Stop giving out the bricks from the house you're building for the sake of falling into this trap of I got to give to somebody else. Build yourself up. Make sure your personal finances are together. Make sure you have healthy habits, all of the things. And then what will happen is the reason why I say marriage isn't dead because you will find yourself in a community of people who have the same value systems as you. So it's one of those things where guess what? If I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and or whatever level I'm at in my business, I'm gonna meet people at these networking events, and then we can go and do things, and do business together, and whatever likeness or likelihood that's gonna be. Okay, so I wouldn't say anything is dead. I think whatever you're out there fishing and searching for, you're going to find. If it's shit, you're gonna find it. So it's like broke people conversations, and I'm not saying broke is in like a financial. People are broken out here. Yeah, no.
It's one step at a time. We can't undo what's been done over the last 400 years, but you bring a great point. It starts at step one. Just make the first step.
Marriage has been around for 100 years, man. Because a few of the people in here struggling. Don't think marriage is going somewhere. It's probably you. Because marriage been around for hundreds of years in America and thousands of years in the world. And you think because you can't get it right, marriage is in danger? This shit hilarious. This shit is hilarious. People are getting married today while you on Clubhouse crying. So I don't know where this logic coming from.
No, that's the
Julio,
truth.
you got to come. Julio got to come more better. Them stats 5 years old, man. Yeah, do. Come on, man. You going in politics? Get your weight up.
No, you're so right, and that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know if y'all been like when your friends start, they're getting married, things like that, and then you find yourself like you're the only like in a relationship, like you're the only. Marriage is really a flex. I like it's nothing more beautiful than seeing like a couple they just bought a friend just bought a whole apartment complex. Like I was like, God damn, like that's a whole different level of. You know what I'm saying? They budgeted off of the lowest income, so they both are bosses, and they budget their life off the whoever yields the least, and then they invest, save whatever with the other income, and what's better than a vacation by yourself? A vacation with your best friend that you can laugh with and have great sex. Hello. So I mean, marriage is really a blessing. I can't. I'm not. I don't have this idea of like I know. I think people maybe need to go about it in a more protected way. That's a conversation we could explore. But I wasn't here for the first part of the conversation or anything like that. I don't know who said what, but I don't believe marriages are dead at all.
I would agree. I don't think marriages are dead at all, but I think people want to be. I think people want the wedding. They don't want the marriage. Let's be clear. I really think people are fixated on the wedding and not necessarily the marriage because marriage is hard work, right? And a lot of people don't want to put in that work that it takes to be able to stay married. That's just my opinion. But who am I?
Because a lot of broke people got together. So I'm gonna go back to that first thing I said. Like when if you looking for codependency, like oh yeah, I see the benefits of marriage because I ain't gonna have to pay all my mortgage by myself, or somebody got somebody that I can go half on this lease with, or oh yeah, they help my corner. That's you looking for donations and a sponsorship far
That's
more
a
than you
fact.
looking for a life fucking partner. So when you're coming as a whole person and you're meeting somebody who's operating in their best self, y'all gonna it's the let me see. Um dang, what's the word I'm looking for? The dependency is just different. Now, some people come from a place of vanity. I feel like this is a good look for me. If that's it, you know, I would say you're having incomplete, broken people that are coming in saying they want to enter into a marriage. But I'll be honest, that's why so many people are creating debts from their divorce, because you really never could afford to be married in the first place. If you can't afford to give up half your retirement right the fuck now, whatever pension you got, can you really say you can afford to be married? Like, I mean, honestly, if like, what debt do you have that you need to settle first? How do you need to, help your debt to income ratio in general? Like, what is your lifestyle like? Like, are you living off 100% of your check? You haven't made it to where you only need to live off 70% of your income. What decisions are you making? Are you at DoorDash 5 days a fucking week? What? Some of y'all got more. Your bill at DoorDash and Uber Eats is like a fucking car note every month. That was so embarrassing when they released those stats. Y'all fat asses don't want to pack a lunch. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on your ass. Hmm. So it's stuff like that. Like, you don't need to enter into nobody's marriage where you might need to feed another motherfucker because you can't even feed yourself, let alone kids. Hmm. That's why these YNs is out of control now. They's raised on Cartoon Network and frozen fish sticks. So a marriage license is gonna fix that. Hell, even the marriage counselor can't fix that. Some of y'all need to do individual work. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cartoon Network and Frozen Fish Sticks took me the fuck out. That shit was funny.
Yeah, yeah. These niggas is on Two Stupid Dogs and Powerpuff Girls. That brains just gamified, just gone in the brain. You know, you got the audacity to say you want to enter into a marriage and a man need to take care of you, and you can't even read on
Ayana, what
fucking
the hell you
grade
talking
level.
about? I got Miss Rachel raising my kid. Fuck you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Till you put the baby on YouTube. Talking about you deserve a life where you in your soft girl era and you can't read on fucking grade level. You put a fraction word problem in front of your face. You struggling more than the damn kid. No, bitch, you need a night school. And look at you over here talking about you want a family. You can't even warm up noodles without burning something down. No, sir. You need a fucking cooking class. Cooking is a life skill. You want somebody to come in here like fairy godmother when Wingardium Leviosa, making your life magically better. No, it's some work you need to do. Marriage ain't dead. Morals and values are. So when you got two raggedy, worthless, stank, skid mark filled ass niggas, side tooth missing, cavities is at an all time high, ain't seen a dentist since pre-pandemic, and you got a full-time job, you not even take care of yourself. You ain't got no business making no vows before God, and you can't wipe your ass. Hmm? Hmm? I bet some of y'all can't take a picture of your toilet bowls right the fuck now. Them dishes is piled up so fucking high. But you want to come around here talking about how you deserve marriage. And you ain't even married to your fucking kitchen sink. I'm not doing this with y'all today.
Ayana, behave your goddamn self. How
I'm
you
not
been?
doing this with you.
How you been, Yana?
I'm great. I'm finna go in here to Sam's Club. They say the last shipment is May 12th for these tariffs and everything kick in. So I'm finna just go stop. I'm finna go buy Sam's Club all the way out while
Yeah,
I'm
I gotta go to
listening to y'all
Sam's Club
argue.
anyway. I gotta buy the Minnesotas for the baby shower, so I gotta get to
Yeah,
Sam's Club
Yana,
myself. I need to hurry my ass up for they.
yeah,
Yana, before
Yeah.
you go,
yeah.
my baby tomorrow need anything. She selling lemonade. She good.
She is. Buy out. Shit, that's actually what I'm in here about to buy all these
Milton,
strawberries
shut the
out so
hell
I
up.
can go
You got a lot of babies
juice
going on.
this juice
You
this
need
Milton said he
you need
my
strawberries.
Unc
baby
to find
father.
out again,
Ayana,
Yeah.
Milton said he
man.
my baby father, so go figure.
Really?
Hmm. He talking about he
That's
my baby
wild.
daddy. So for the registry, he sent me the money, right? And he gonna
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
some. Well, you go buy it. I said, what the fuck? He said I contributed to my baby. I said, you said the fuck is happening right now?
Hey man,
Milk.
I don't go shopping. I just send the money, man. I don't do all that shopping and shit.
Hold on, I got you, Milton.
Milton, I know your
And
ass better
Jill,
go home
hold
more
on.
often. How about that? How about that?
saying? Hey, look, I'm taking care of my stepdaughter. Got a
Did you
got a
hear what I
kid.
just said,
Maya,
Milton?
yeah, Maya about to be pregnant soon. And they're gonna take care of that. I got a lot of shit going on right now.
Hell
That's why
no.
can't be going
Hell
back
no.
and forth with you. Got a lot of shit going
Take your ass
on.
home. How about that?
I get there when I get there.
Maya, how you doing with the
That
LSAT, baby?
fool said I ain't got a lot
Girl,
going on.
I'm
You
I'm
finna
trying to
go
get
back
like a
and forth.
170 plus, so I've been it's taking a little longer than expected, but I
You
want
know
to get
what?
like a 170 or higher, so.
You know who else you should hook up with? Maya.
Oh yeah, we've talked before about the LSAT.
Okay. It's not. I think that here's what I say about the LSATs. I think a lot of people overthink it, right? Um, you hear me?
Mhm.
I think a lot of people overthink it. I think that sometimes when you answering the questions, we answer it the way we would think it should be answered, as opposed to the way the book tells you to answer it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's why I started taking these LSAT prep courses to kind of help me like
Which ones are you taking?
LSAT LSAT demon.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad one.
Yeah, it's actually really been helping a lot, so.
What about the essay part? How you did on that? Have you taken it yet?
Yeah, I took it once, the official exam once, but I haven't gotten my score because my essay, I kept having issues with my essay with getting it approved, and they don't release your score until it's approved.
Correct. All right.
But I know it wasn't a 170 or above, so I'm not tripping. I'm
Okay.
just trying to reach that goal, so.
Okay.
And it
Cool.
takes a long time to get to that point because it's hard to get a 170 or above on that test, so.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Thank you, though, for asking.
Absolutely,
You're in
babe.
law school right now, right?
I am. I
Yeah,
am. I
congratulations.
am. I am. I am. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. But it is what it is. You know.
Oh, you'll get through it. It'll
Uh,
be worth it when you're
hate it.
done.
Hate it. But it's okay. You know. Sometimes you gotta love it to hate it. I don't know. I think I'm an overachiever. I think that's what it was. I couldn't just stop at my doctorate here. My dumbass says, I wanted to be a lawyer when I grew up, but my life took other turns. And so I wanted to fulfill my dream, and that's what I'm doing. But yeah, no, for no other rhyme or reason. I promise you.
I love it. I love it.
Congratulations, Dr. Cervantes.
Thank you, babes. I had to join Albert in being a doctor first, though, because Albert,
I'm
stop
right
fucking laughing at
behind
me.
y'all. I'm coming too. I want to be added to the list too.
Yo, me and Albert, it's funny because when me and Albert be texting each other in the back end, we be like, yeah, do you hear this bullshit? They be like, yeah. I be like, They be like, yeah. They be diagnosing people on Clubhouse. They be doing all kind of
I'm
shit.
so sick of it. Dr.
Never seen the
Albert and I talk
DSM-5.
about it all the time,
Look,
Dr.
never seen the
Cervantes.
DSM-5. Oh, you're a narcissist.
Never.
You're a narcissist. I'm like, oh, wow. I said everybody has narcissistic traits, but you know how hard it is to get a diagnosis of a narcissist? And most narcissists know that they're narcissists. I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
yeah.
so you weren't in the room when Dr. Albert and I addressed this a week or so ago?
No,
Well,
what
we're over
happened?
it.
What
We
happened,
just told
y'all?
them that we're over them coming on this app trying to give diagnosis for things they aren't qualified or certified to do. Even those of us who are qualified to do it aren't doing it because we
Okay.
know that it's
We legally can't do
unethical
it.
to
Right.
come on this app and do that.
Exactly. Yeah, well, that's just like they was talking about the Robert Hinton, and it was like, oh well, his state of mind, he was in emotional distress. I said, how do you know what that man's state of mind was when he ran them people over with that car? Y'all know that man's state of mind? Cause I don't remember anybody talking about that man's state of mind. Well, he just saw his kid get killed, so his state of mind was that he was in distress. I said, oh, okay. So professionally, I could say he was in distress, right? They was like, yes. I said, oh, okay, cool.
Is this that recent story, Dr.
Yeah,
Cervantes?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm not too familiar with it. I heard bits and pieces of it, but okay.
And mind you, he killed the wrong cop. He didn't even kill the cop that killed his kid. He killed the man that
Oh,
was doing
wow.
traffic um, at a graduation. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand, seeing your kid get killed by the police officers and, the brutality. I get all of that. But, yeah, but, they said his state of mind, he was distraught. And so that's why he killed the cop. I said, oh, okay, not a problem. So that was Clubhouse conversation about it. Dr. Julio and them just left the room and just said, fuck us.
Yeah, they left a while ago.
You gotta love Brandon and Julio. They are something different.
Yeah, they are hilarious.
Yeah, I remember when they first changed their name to doctors. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? They was like, what? They was like, everybody on here is a doctor, so why can't I be one? I said, yo, y'all need help. Y'all need some
Dr. V
school.
really thinks he's a doctor, though. He really thinks he's a doctor.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He's a doctor of sarcastic and assholism. I tell him that shit all the time.
Right.
I tell him that shit all the time. I fucks with Brandon a long way though.
No, I fuck with Dr. V. He's cool as fuck.
And see, y'all call him Dr. B. I still call him Brandon. Like I call Julio Julio. I don't know. I don't know. Kim, how you been though, babes?
I'm doing good. Keeping busy. In the process of writing, so a lot of researching right now. But I'm studying for my real estate exam right now, so I'm
That's
busy.
what's up. My Ion baby just came in the room. Ion is amazing. I love Ion.
What
I
y'all get
love
your mamas
Ion
for Mother's
too.
Day?
You said what?
What y'all get your mothers for Mother's Day? And what y'all get a teacher for Teacher Appreciation Week this
My
week?
mother dead, so I ain't get her nothing.
God rest
Um,
her soul.
yes. But for teacher's appreciation, what did I get? The kids teacher?
Yeah.
My son's 17 years old. He better buy his own goddamn teacher something. He work.
Okay.
What? That's funny. Ayana, my mother refuses to allow me to send her anything. So
if the past was a thing, but it doesn't exist the way we've been tracking it, right? We record the past digitally, but existence is only ever analog, right? Our sense of like 12 years ago and 5 years ago, based upon the events, are all very different from our objective measure. It'd be weird if the past was actually more like organic and fluid than our records indicate, sequential, digital.
There's this YouTube account that takes historical photos and then does AI video generation from the image, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the capacity we have to educate is growing.
Well, what I mean is, it's like taking a moment frozen in time and then creating thousands of images from that primary image. And so part of the problem now is that no one has like a video image of the past to a high degree of expansion, meaning there's not like a lot of terabytes in the brain about the year 420 AD or something to that extent, meaning that if you knew how crazy history really is, maybe it would prevent people from doing crazy things today. Like October 7th wouldn't have happened if there was some methodology, tool, or technology to prevent that type of sociopathic, psychotic, murderous, terrorist behavior.
Wouldn't it be amazing, comedy, to create now that we live in this virtual world thing? You know that there is a program or an app that um, makes you travel to the genocide, to the Jewish genocide in the Second World War, and makes you be a Jew back in the day. And it's like a course, right? Like you need to take at school. And so you need to play the role of the people that suffered, right, back in the day, and actually experience, like, see Hitler speak in real time and look at the people, at the Germans, how they were acting, and how you had to hide, and you have this family and whatever, like a module. And then because you're living it in an artificial way, in a virtual way, augmented reality, then you would feel it more directly. And that should be the way that history should be taught, don't you think? Then people would experience it in real life.
You could.
No?
How do you deal with alternate timelines?
What do you mean?
Obviously, we'll use the flux capacitor.
And actually, maybe you could even play the Nazi as well, and
Yep.
see what things you could have done to prevent that from happening, or what values you could have put in place, you know?
There's no easy way to teach people history. It's probably one of the most important subjects for people to cover, but it's an evolving methodology. People have always told their own stories about the past.
But is the past still going on right now?
Is the past going on right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, for our descendants. But who knows how they'll see it?
But I mean, like, you know how, like, with, like, light and time, and, like, they say, like, if you look at Earth, you could see, like, the dinosaurs if you're at the right, like, far away enough?
Yeah, because the light is still bouncing away from Earth somewhere far away.
And then Einstein said he was just a point, like, when he died.
What about the metaphysic though of infinity, meaning that uh, you're not aware of your past lives, but like the metaphysic theory would say that you've always been alive to maybe in some form. Um, have you ever had a feeling of like deja vu or something where maybe I've never had that feeling. I've heard people tell me, "Hey,
You've never
you
had
in
deja.
past no like past live deja vu,
Oh, I have deja vus.
Deja vu
past
is
live deja vu." Yeah. My friend says deja vu is a good thing. That means things are synchronizing, and it's like it's an indication of a good way.
There was a great Stephen King story that I think the title was "That Word in French I Don't Know What." I think.
Je ne sais quoi.
No, but they were looking for deja vu.
Ah.
Like the bit of the story was, I think a guy got like stuck in a hell of deja vu.
Have you guys ever had like so strong synchronicities that you actually like get scared? As in, like, you think someone is really trying to communicate with you? Like extremely coincidences.
Well, I mean, something's trying to communicate with you. Always probably best to listen.
Edmund, is Edmund there? No, he's gone. He might have gone to the toilet.
Edmund is available now, but if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, I'm sure he'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, sometimes he leaves the phone, goes to a toilet, and then comes back, or goes to get a tea or a drink or whatever, and then comes back.
Isa, are you going to be in Switzerland this summer?
Yes, are you planning to visit?
Not Switzerland, but I do plan to be in Italy if you're willing to come down.
Oh, that's amazing. What part of Italy are you going?
Planning to hang out in Tuscany a bit and then maybe some beach in Sicily.
Tuscany is up north, right?
Tuscany is north of Rome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not too far. When you fly to Italy, do you fly to Milan or do you fly more like to the center, like Rome or something?
I'm not sure where our flight is going to, whether Milan or Rome. We'll have to travel either way, deeper into the interior. But I know I've been to Italy once before, and that time I flew into Milan.
Because if you guys fly into Milan, it would be easy for me to go to Milan. It's just a train ride, like 2 hours.
Yeah, we probably will go to Milan at some point. I also want to take the kids to Venice.
Yeah, but that's in the north.
Yeah,
I mean,
so is
north-ish. Well, I mean, like if you guys spend like a day in Milan or so, you could also make a trip to Switzerland. I mean, not too far into Switzerland, but see some parts of Switzerland, and that could also be very nice for the kids.
we might. We're gonna be here for like we're gonna be there for like a month.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, we'll see.
Also, yeah, you will have time.
Yeah,
And
we,
during the summer, like, listen, Switzerland, like Italy is amazing, but for the kids, Switzerland, I think they would have a lot of fun because
why do you think
it's
Switzerland
just so
is in
it's
Italy?
so green and the cows, and the lakes, and there is so many things to do here, like bike riding and I don't know, like
Kids
paddle
don't like
boarding.
that shit anymore. All they do
Yes,
is
they do.
iPad, hot chip,
No,
hot
like that's kids
Cheetos, and
too.
twerking and
And
lying.
no, come on. And paddle boarding and all of these stuff, Mixer. And you have like these massive sliders in the Alps that they it's a slider through the mountain, it's just amazing. Like in summer, it's really a lot of fun, Switzerland. So maybe you can make also a visit like a couple of days or so. I can find you stuff to do that it's not too far away from Italy.
Yeah,
Some kids stuff, and so you can evaluate.
yeah. With AI, I can quickly pop out an itinerary for a month.
True. Oh my god, but that's really cool.
Yeah.
Abby is also going to be here in Switzerland in June.
Oh, interest. Not June. We're gonna be in July, late July.
Well, July is going to be very hot in Italy.
Yep,
It's perfect beach time.
that's our goal. My wife likes the beaches. I'm gonna try and beach hop a bit.
Does your wife like the beach?
She loves the beach.
I love that.
We
Well,
go
you should
vacation.
show her the lake beaches.
She does like lake beaches, but she doesn't like them as much as the ocean. The ocean, you get that full. Mediterranean is different. It's at least sea. But lakes are usually pretty placid. Not as much fun to swim in. Also, you don't have as good a beach usually.
Yeah, it's not sandy. It's more rocky.
Yeah, it's like rocky. It's dirty. There's wildlife. There's got to be like parking because there's a whole bunch of people because it's a lake.
Well, depends on the lake because if you go here in Switzerland to the glaciers, then
Mm,
that is like fully clean. That's drinkable water.
right. Fresh, clean water.
Yeah. That's just water that has recently been defrosted. So you're gonna go see the new Pope.
Well, whenever they get one.
Yeah, well, they should have one by July.
Yeah, probably in a couple weeks.
Is it the first time you guys go to Italy? Or the kids?
My kids, my wife and I have gone once before.
Where are you going in Italy?
Tuscany for a while, and then probably beaches in Sicily.
Nice. I went to Florence and Rome.
Yeah, enjoyed Florence and Rome.
Went to Assisi.
That I don't know.
And are you guys gonna go to a hotel or an Airbnb?
Airbnb. Try and find a place in Tuscany.
Nice. Don't wait too long because they get very expensive.
I know. We're supposed to do it on Sunday. I
Are you hiring a car?
think so. Yeah. With the kids, easier than running through train stations with three
How
kids.
many kids are there? Like three, four?
Three.
What were their ages again?
Um, 11, 8, and 4.
Oh, that's an amazing age.
Hmm.
At least for the 11 and the 8 already will enjoy it so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a different planet for them.
My niece came with my sister when she was 9, so like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and she loved it. I mean, like she loved the trip to Europe. For her, it was like, oh my God, look at that, or oh, this feels different, or look at that food. And I took them to Disney in Paris,
Hmm.
and she was so happy. Like it was such a beautiful time.
You ever notice how when people actually talk in Edmund's rooms, like when they use the Edmund room as if it were like a normal room, that he hates it. And then he just checks out, and then he's just sitting there frustrated, just like judging all of us. It's like, you're wasting time. Anyway, I hope he heard me say that, but he might be taking a shit.
I don't think
No,
he completely hates it. Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm actually playing the Santor over here. I'm about to start a new one. I just did like 40 minutes of playing music over here while you guys were talking.
Nice. The sand is that a instrument?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
yeah, it's like Iranian.
But we haven't been here for 40 minutes.
I know, but I've been live streaming myself for 40 minutes playing music.
Live streaming, live streaming.
I had 76 viewers. I'm waiting for the gas company to come over here and turn on the gas in the coach house. I've got like thousands of dollars worth of damage from the plumbing that froze in the wintertime because I'm a dumbass. Who boomed the room, dude? Who boomed the room? Okay, the name of this song is meditation, magic, and politique.
Where did Magzad go?
Instead, he had to go to court. He had a meeting with a judge.
I thought that was something that only Nora used to say here.
She's got big problems. So does her boyfriend. She
Do you
loves him,
think?
but he won't reciprocate the love. Oh, you should have heard them fucking going at it yesterday. They were
Were they
so.
fighting?
She was crying, and she's like, "You're so mean to me. How can you let them say these things to me?"
Oh, was it when the black guy was insulting her and she went
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't there, but Diego was talking about it. That she
I
lost
felt
her
bad
shit.
for her because it was so pathetic that I naturally felt bad. I was like, "This is so pathetic that I feel bad for you."
I
I
don't
feel
feel
bad for
bad.
you. I feel bad for you, man.
Why?
Maybe it was self pathetic projection.
I feel bad for me.
Good, good. I feel bad for me. I'm the only one not modded.
Oh,
But I don't want it to change.
Edmund.
No, no, no.
You want
I
to keep
don't.
feeling bad? You want to keep feeling bad about yourself? Oh, where did she go?
I moved her to the audience.
No.
I was happy where I was.
So wait,
No, I don't want it.
you
I don't
say,
want it.
but hold on. You say, I feel bad. Oh my God. Okay, don't mod her. Jesus Christ, don't mod her. So you say you feel bad for you because you're the only one not modded, and then somebody says, "Okay, I'm gonna mod you," and you're like, "No, I prefer to stay the way I am." So you prefer to stay feeling bad for you?
No, 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 no. Look, I just know that Comedy thinks I'm a psychopath, and that's why he didn't mod me, and he modded all of you but me.
Why don't you trust her, Edmund?
She's
Or was
kind of the
that a
outlier.
psychological experiment?
I don't think either of you would kick me to the goo. I don't even know if you can kick the Supermon to the goo, but
Yeah, we
Danny
can, but
was
I
Edmund.
won't.
was a threat.
I can, but I won't.
Come on, Edmund.
It's
No,
because I'm the stupidest person on this app wasting time.
I don't think that's why. I think it's because you're unpredictable.
Because she's a woman?
No, because of the nature of her character.
I just
You're very predictable. You're a woman, but Danny, I think, is more erratic, and anything could happen.
I have never seen Danny losing her shit. Actually, does she lose her shit?
Oh my gosh, I lost my shit yesterday morning in a room, and I had fractal hysterical with what I
With
said.
why did you lose your shit? What did you do?
Oh, I was fighting with the person, and I said the most outrageous, fucked up, cunty shit that could ever be said.
What, the N word?
No, no, I was talking about um I basically called someone a motherfucker in the worst way possible. You know what I mean? Like how you could call someone a motherfucker? Like
With
I
the N
did
word?
that. No, no, no. It was I have this gift of psychological warfare, you know?
So you bullied someone,
Yeah, I'm just happy they didn't hear it.
but you didn't yell.
No, no. I don't know what I did.
I don't know
I
if
just
being
said,
rude is
if he loves
that.
his mother so much, he should just let her suck his dick. That's what I said,
Oh.
okay?
That's nothing.
Who did
That's
you say
nothing.
that to? And the person was not in the room, you say?
Yeah, it was something along those lines. that Edmund needs to put the Zen music on, you know?
God, it's so funny.
Santor.
But that is not him playing. That's a recording.
No, this is me
I
playing.
think it might be him playing.
Oh, that's
You
you
can look at
playing? Oh,
yeah,
you
look
play
at the
very
YouTube.
well.
We see you in the link.
Yeah, look at the YouTube link.
Yeah, but you're
Oh, let's see.
covering. We can't. Wait, how do I go back here? Okay. You can't see the instrument.
Yeah, John, are you aware of the that it just looks like you can't see? It looks like you're playing the phone.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's just not enough room.
You are aware. Have you seen that episode of Seinfeld with "You Are Aware"?
You can just you you can just stand a little bit more to the. Oh, he took the phone away. Is that a piano?
Yeah.
The phones are everywhere.
Yeah, I've got like 10 YouTubes going live right now. I feel like this is a better usage of my time to like doing all this clubhouse stuff.
Did you hear about the new sculpture in Times Square, New York City, of a
Yeah.
fat, ugly black woman
I thought it was a
Yeah.
in
troll.
her pants?
It's
Yeah,
like in multiple countries.
is this real?
I thought
Yeah.
it was AI, to be honest. I was like, oh, this is so stupid. Like, I'm not going to believe this. And
Seems
I
like a
went to the
fake
next version.
article.
Well, but there is, so the first one I saw was one in the middle of Rome. Also,
The
like a
fat black
black
woman.
lady, a fat black woman with a phone in her hand. And then the next photo was also a big fat black woman in the middle of Times Square. But then I thought, huh, probably this is just a troll and it's fake news, and I didn't even bother looking into it. I
It
just assumed
seems to
it
be
was
real. I think it's real.
okay.
What? Like it's just
Let's
like a random black woman, or it's like a real
It's
black
like a
woman?
a
random bitch.
bronze, like a bronze statue.
It's just like some random lady.
Woman statue, um,
New statue, Times Square.
Times Square.
Yeah, it's like a lady, and she's like, fuck you.
And it's like a tribute to mediocrity.
Yeah, exactly. What was it that I
Oh
was
shit,
just
it's
reading?
real.
Oh, I
Times Square
remember.
touts new statue of 12-foot tall black woman as stark contrast. Woke new statue in Times Square sparks instant mockery.
All his statues are just like statues of black people.
And this is ridiculous.
Yeah, essentially every statue that's ever been made is in blackface. Seems kind of fucked up, except for the white marble.
But it's because of the material. Shut up.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Yeah, put the link in the chat.
There you go.
Put the link in the chat.
I put the link in the chat.
This is it. This is the article that I looked at. The time's out. Time out. Yeah. Anyway. Have you ever read Harrison Bergeron
I
by
don't
Kurt
think so.
Vonnegut Jr.? John?
No,
John, have
no,
you ever read
no.
Kurt Vonnegut? Anything by Kurt Vonnegut? Catch 22 or anything like that? Didn't he write? Oh, no, that's Joseph Heller. Never mind. What did Kurt Vonnegut? Oh, Slaughterhouse 5. All right, he's pooping. Well, look, Harrison Bergeron, do you want me to tell you about it? It's a very good story. It's in the future. I'm going to tell you about it. And if you don't want to listen, you can leave quietly. Or mute me. You all have the power to mute me at any moment. Can you mute another moderator? No, but you can
Of
move me
course
to
you
the
can.
audience.
No, of course you can mute another moderator. What do you think?
Okay. What do you think?
You
There you
see?
go. There you go. You see? So look, in Harrison Bergeron, it's in the future, and everybody has they have these physical handicaps that are attributed to them depending on their attributes. For example, if you are really pretty, they will make you wear a bag over your head, or they'll like scar your face, or like somebody will punch you in the face so that you look really ugly. If you're smart, they will make you wear like headphones that are constantly buzzing in your ear, distracting you, or like a thing that's shocking your brain that's constantly beeping. And so you can't use your brain to think. Or if you're very strong, then you have to wear like heavy weights or like a weighted vest so that everybody is the same fat, lazy, stupid piece of shit. And then there's a story. Harrison Bergeron is like a young boy who's very handsome and very smart, and they try to like limit his coolness, but he's so fucking cool. And anyway, it's a good story, but it's a cool concept for
Like communism.
it's like communism. That's what they
That they
want. That's
try
what
to
the
make everyone equal by making everyone shit. Not by
right.
elevating them, but by
Exactly.
making everyone shit.
Right.
Let's make everyone equally poor. It's not about making everyone equally.
Well, there's no way to make ugly people beautiful, so the only
Exactly.
solution is to make beautiful people ugly. That's the only way to make it equal. It's the tyranny of the hideous. That's the time we live in.
Is it like a long book?
No, it's a short story. So Kurt Vonnegut wrote an amazing book of short stories that you should, like, if you're interested, you could go and buy it today because it's really good. And all the stories in that book are good. There are a bunch of them. I'm thinking of others in that book already, but it's in this book of short stories. The book is called Welcome to the Monkey House.
Again?
It's called
The book is called?
Welcome to the Monkey House.
Oh, okay. I'll look for it as soon as I finish washing the dishes. I'll look for it in Amazon.
She's washing the dishes.
I am washing the dishes.
That book also contains a very nice love story that's called I think it's called Long Walk to Remember or something. Long Walk to Forever.
There is a movie called A Walk to Remember.
Wow, was this made into a movie?
I don't know, but it's called A Walk to Remember, a movie.
Yes, A Walk to
It's a
Remember. No,
romantic
this
story.
this is called Long Walk to Forever.
Does she die?
No, they get married. It's beautiful. It's very nice story.
Oh my god. I don't feel I ate so much or badly at all, but I feel like my stomach is hurting. Oof. Take some baking soda. I feel like I'm gonna go into a crisis. Ouch.